Mark the Guitar Guy here. Today we're going to be looking at how to memorize a song. How to memorize a song. It's a big topic, but it's a very simple solution. So stick around soon and I'll be telling you all there is to know. See you soon. So, how do I memorize a song? I get this quite a lot from my Skype students. They've been learning stuff and they usually have a piece of paper in front of them. They've got the chords written out or they've got the internet up, and that's how they learn a song. And that's how we all learn, really. You know, we learn by having something with us, like trainer wheels, yeah? Something that's just like, okay, I've got my bit of paper in front of me, I've got my lyrics, maybe there's a scale in front of me, maybe there's manuscript, so you're reading the actual music for it. But how do I memorize a song? So we'll go into some steps that'll help you with that sort of thing. The very first thing is you want to start simple. So you want to start simple, no matter what your level of playing guitar is. If you're struggling to actually move away from your printed out bit of paper, and when someone comes over and says, hey, can you just show me something, play me something, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do, this is going to help you a lot. So the first thing is you start with a simple song. Now, thanks to copywriting rules, I'm not going to play an actual song that exists. I'm just going to make something up, but I'm going to give you an idea of it, okay? So let's say, and I'm just sticking with easy chords because this is for anyone out there, so I don't want to alienate anyone with some crazy chord shapes that someone's like, oh, show me some interesting chord shapes as opposed to those ones. There's plenty of lessons I've got on those sort of things. Let's just get into it. We're going to start in, let's go E minor, okay? It's our first chord. So we're just going to get the chords down first. E minor. We're going to do a D, and we're going to do a G. And later on, we're going to learn another section, and it's going to have the C9 in it. C add 9. C add 9 chord, okay? So E minor, D, simple chords, and then G. Modern G, the modern G here that I've got, and a C add 9, which is the same as a G. I just bring the top two fingers down one string, okay? Pretty simple. So that's the first thing. You want to figure out what are the chords in this song. You should know the chords in the song. You maybe know them already. So memorizing them shouldn't be too hard. And the next thing is the rhythm. In fact, whenever I'm doing a song, really the first thing is the rhythm, okay? So let's start with a basic rhythm, okay? We're going to do the rock strum because that's the very first strum that I teach everybody. And so it's not going to be too boring for you guys out there, but it's going to be the down, down, up, down. Okay, or you might play a different version of it. You might play down, down, up, down, up. But it's the rock strum. Strum one in my series of strumming. Down, down, up, down. Or you might go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Adding the extra up at the end. Up to you. Whatever one you can do, not a problem. Either way, it's still the same strum. So, and let's say the chords are this. First bar is going to be E minor. Second bar D. Then you've got 2 bars of G. And so if you've got that written in front of you, say, as your music, you know, this is the song we're learning, and I'm trying to learn my favorite song, and these are the chords, E minor, D, and then G, G. Well, that's the very first line, and you might have some more lines in the song, but we'll go, well, that's the first part of the section. Let's just do that over and over. So that's the first thing, is memorizing it, is just playing it over and over. But the important part, don't look at the music. So you need to push the music aside and just go away, or you just look away or close your eyes, whatever you need to do. Turn your laptop off, turn your phone off, whatever it is you're getting information from. Don't turn me off just yet though. Keep me going. You'll need to keep me running for this. And we're going to go, let's really go through it. So go 3, 4, first bar, D, little finger G, and go cool. And then just do it again. Go, okay, that's 1. However you do E minor is up to you. And you might figure out it does that 4 times in the song. So that's what you would do. You'd literally do that 4 times. Or you'd do it, the first time you'd probably do it maybe 100 times. So you get used to the feeling of those chords and how they sound and how they feel. And then you get used to how it feels without looking at music. It's a really different feeling. It really is a massive different thing. But that's a cool way to go. So that's the first part of the song. The next part of the song is going to go C9, G, D, D, meaning a bar of C9, a bar of G, a bar of the 2 bars of D. Now Now I'm just making this up as I go along, guys, just using the gift of music and knowledge of, no, actually I'm just winging it. I'm winging it for you guys, but it sounds like a song, right? This could be a song. I can make some stuff up to it. So the first part, E minor, D, G, G. Second part, C9, 1 bar, G, 1 bar, D for 2 bars. So what I do is go, right, push the music aside. We're going to do the second part, same strum, C9, G, D, D. And just get used to how that feels and how that sounds. Really important, how it feels and how it sounds. Those two things are what programs the subconscious. Not so much what we see, believe it or not. The feeling is the most important part of the subconscious. Emotions, that's why we get triggered by emotions. We get triggered by things and it creates an emotion, triggering, damn it. So if you're going to get triggering going on, use it for guitar playing, you social justice warriors out there. Here we go, C9 to G. Get that feeling going. Don't look at a bit of paper and then 2 bars of D. Then you would just go on your own. You're on your own, just doing those bars over and over. So I won't say it to you, you just got to do it. Looking away. Maybe I'm looking at the chord shape, that's fine. I could look here. So maybe the song does this. It goes E minor, D, G, G, and the second half of that pattern is C9, G, D, D. So if we go through that whole, so it's 8 bars now. Now it's an 8-bar cycle that's going to go round and round. Let's do that. So we're going to do the same thing. E minor, D, G, G, C9, G, D, D. So the pattern's kind of the same. Chord, the same chord twice at the end. Let's go from E minor. 1, 2, 3, and to D. And then I've got 2 Gs. I'm thinking G and then G. Now C9 to G. And again, back to E minor. Now you're on your own. And you've got the first part of the song, and then maybe there's a bridge section in the song, or that's the verse, that's the chorus. But once you've got a sequence and you can comfortably feel your way through it, that's really important. Feel your way through the song. It might feel weird, it might seem weird at first because you're so used to following the format with your eyes and right, G, then we've got 2 lots of this, and you're counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, next one. That is one way to learn something, but it's not really a reliable way. You want to try and push that aside and let the feeling of it take over, because it'll kind of feel like you need to change. Okay, kind of E minor, kind of feels like I want to play D. Yeah, I feel like I want to go to C9 now. Sorry, G, and I want to play it again. I feel like it's not long enough. Now I feel like C9. That's literally how I'm playing the guitar, guys. That's literally how I'm doing it. And obviously I'm at a certain level where that's quite easy to access that, but I've just built that pathway to that really strong, which is what you're doing by pushing the music away and actually going by memory. And if you get a mistake or do something wrong, you just go back to it. Oh, what did I do? Ah, okay, cool. And then reprogram that new thing. So that's all very well, right? We've just got the chords for one section of the song. Maybe there's another section of the song that goes somewhere totally different. What do we do then? Well, we program that section that's new separately, but we rotate that section. Okay, so we make that let's say it's slightly different feel altogether. It's going to be C9G, 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 D. And what I mean by that is C9G in 1 bar. Have we got this? We're going to go C9, and on the upstroke we'll change to G. So we go C9, up, G. So there's 2 chords in 1 bar with that strumming pattern. Same again, 3 times this happens. And then at the end, we're going to go D. So this could be the chorus of the song. So that section's separate from the other part of the song, but we need to go around and round and round and round and round, doing that over and over and over till it feels right. And then we go and try and put it in the context of the song. So we do the verse part, which is, let's say the first part was the verse, and then we add the chorus part in there as well, okay? So that was a C9. By the way, the strumming pattern was down, down, up, down. Sounds different now, doesn't it? Because we've got 2 chords happening in there, but it sounds like a new pattern. It's the same pattern. The up stroke is where the chord changes. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. C9G, 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 or C add 9 technically. So there you've got the sections of the song, and you're away. You're ready to go. You can now back someone. You can play the song at a party, but it's just getting used to playing without the music. So the next step that's going to help you with programming this into the subconscious, or in other words, memorizing it. So the next step is to actually start your practice session by doing this. So don't get the music out. Don't remind you of anything. Just see if you can just jump on the guitar and play it. That's actually a very cool skill as well, because you're actually having to go into the feeling of the song. You might hear the song, and oh, there it is. There's the feeling. The feeling comes, and so does all the chords, and where your fingers go. It's really amazing. And then just go for it. See how you go. See if you can get through the whole thing. You'll probably find certain parts are really easy to remember, and some parts you're kind of a bit vague on. That's normal. That's okay. That's how it starts. You start with one song, just one song. Once you've opened the pathway to memorizing one song, it's like the pathway is clear. So now any other song, it doesn't take so long anymore to learn that new song. In fact, it could almost be instant. You could almost play it once through by the time you've done, let's say you've memorized 20 songs. It's a lot of songs, but you've memorized 20. By the time you've done your 20th song, you could probably memorize a whole new song in the space of time it actually takes you to play it. You play it through once, looking at it. Oh yeah, I've got it now. That's literally how quick that pattern happens. So you might want to memorize words as well to a song. That's cool. It's the same process. Memorize the first line against the verse chorus. Verse chords, I should say. So it might be, I've got some lyrics that I need to learn. So that'll literally be the line that you get used to playing in the right space over the top of that. And then you can learn the words to the songs as well. There's another whole thing with the words and singing and TikTok and how to play and strum at the same time, blah, 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 blah. But we'll get into that another day. Hopefully, you've now got the foundations and the confidence to go and get out there and memorize a song. So step 1, pick a song, a basic song, not too many, not 37,000 chords in it, just maybe a 4-chord song, 3-chord song. Start with that and learn one section to the song, memorize it, get it down, get it so you can do it any time you want. Same with a riff. If you want to learn a riff, or like this just came to mind, so I thought that one there, or some sort of riff that you want to learn, it's a matter of repetition, same thing. I think you get the idea, but go and try that. See how you get on. If there's any problems or questions you have, you should go into the comments. Otherwise, you could maybe book a lesson with me, one-on-one lesson with me. I'm doing Skype lessons all around the world with people all around the world, meeting some cool people. Don't be afraid to go to my Facebook page, click a session, just have one session with me, see how it goes. It might change the way you look at guitar forever. I hope you've gotten something out of this. I can't wait to see you guys again. Mark the Guitar Guy signing off. Badly played at the end.